Rivian's quad-motor EVs are powerhouses on and off the road. Rivian's quad-motor vehicles have a ton of range, and not just in terms of miles. They're stunning on the street and nearly unstoppable off-road. They say the first car race happened right after the second car was built. That spirit of competition is core to car culture, even in the EV world. Just like the V12 and W16 engines symbolize performance in internal combustion cars, quad-motor EVs now lead the pack in power and prestige. Rivian was the first to mass-produce a quad-motor EV in 2022, beating out limited efforts like Rimac. Now, the 2026 Rivian R1T pickup and R1S SUV have received substantial updates. So much so that Rivian is calling them second-generation models. We tested the new top-tier quad-motor variants in Lake Tahoe on both pavement and rugged trails and walked away impressed. Just like drivers who spring for a V12 engine, these Rivian buyers are here for thrill or for the bragging rights, price, and performance. Surprisingly, upgrading the quad motors isn't as wallet-busting as a jump to a V12. The 2026 R1T starts at $117,885, around $15,000 more than the tri-motor and $40,000 more than the entry-level dual-motor. The R1S starts at $123,885, with similar price gap. In return, you get a beastly 1,025 horsepower and 1,198 lb-ft of torque from Rivian's new in-house motors. That's enough to rocket the nearly 7,000-pound R1T from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, and the R1S does it in 2.6 seconds. That makes the R1T faster than the Tesla Cybertruck, 11.0 seconds in a quarter mile. Tires, range, and charging. You'll only hit those insane numbers with the optional Michelin Pilot Sport 5S tires on 22-inch wheels. Other tire options include all-terrain Pirelli Scorpions or more efficient all-season tires. With those low rolling resistance all-season tires, the R1T can hit an EPA-estimated 400 miles in conserve mode or 374 miles in normal driving. Charging is now more convenient too. The 2026 Rivians are equipped with NACS ports, compatible with Tesla Superchargers, and support up to 220 kilowatts peak charging, helping to refill the 140 kilowatt-hour battery quickly under ideal conditions. On-road driving, from tame to insane. Unsurprisingly, the quad-motor Rivians are blisteringly fast. Instant torque pins you back in your seat, with a futuristic high-pitched whine from the motors. But what really impressed us was how calm and easy the R1T and R1S are to drive at normal speeds. Power delivery is smooth, not jerky or twitchy. Rivian's R80 tuner system lets you fine-tune nearly every driving parameter: throttle response, reg and braking, suspension height and stiffness, brake feel, steering weight, torque distribution, wheel slip, and more. Many with 10 levels of adjustment, not just high/medium/low. Braking feels natural too. Regen alone is enough for smooth cornering, and if you need physical brakes, they kick in seamlessly. One-pedal driving is limo smooth, with only a tiny rebound at the very end. Handling and comfort. In sport mode, the R1T feels sharp in both wide curves and tight corners, surprisingly agile for a 7,000-pound pickup. But the high ride and weight limit its sports car fun. The biggest drawback was ride comfort. The 22-inch wheels and summer tires transmit too much harshness over pavement cracks. We hope the all-season setup is smoother. Off-road mastery. Off-road, the quad motor system is a game-changer. There's no need to lock diffs, disconnect sway bars, or mess with low-range gearing. You just drive. On tricky terrain, the instant torque, silent operation, and smooth regenerative braking make the experience more like hiking than rock crawling. The 14.9 inches of ground clearance, strong approach/departure angles, and a host of trail cameras help you avoid damage. The R1S actually has better breakover geometry than the R1T, thanks to its shorter wheelbase, 29.6 versus 26.4 degrees. That makes it surprisingly capable for a 3-row SUV. Kick turn, the return of the spin move. Remember Rivian's tease but missing tank turn? It's finally here, sort of, called Kick turn. This feature lets you pivot in place using opposite wheel spin, like Mercedes G-turn. But Rivian's version is easier to activate and usable at speeds up to 12 miles per hour, not just from a standstill. To activate, select kick turn from the display and swipe to confirm. A cartoon Yeti, Rivian's mascot, Gear Guard Gary, does a Mortal Kombat-style spin kick for flair. Then, just press the left or right steering wheel button and hit the throttle. Don't turn the wheel or it'll cancel. Once you're pointed the right way, release the buttons and drive on. It's surprisingly easy and a ton of fun. Final verdict. The 2026 Rivian R1T and R1S quad motor models are outstanding. They're jaw-droppingly quick, comfortable to drive every day, and shockingly capable off-road. Compared to competitors like the GMC Hummer EV, bigger and heavier, Ford F-150 Lightning, less range and power, or Chevy Silverado EV, no off-road trim, the Rivians strike the best balance of performance, range, and utility. Our only gripe? The stiff ride with the 22-inch summer tire setup. We're eager to test the smoother options and try out the new hands-free highway assist. But as it stands, these quad-motor EVs might just redefine what people expect from electric vehicles. Range anxiety? Not here. Despite their size and power, these Rivians deliver excellent range. Up to 400 miles in conserve mode. That's more than enough for long trips or off-grid adventures. In real-world testing, we saw ranges between 350 to 375 miles, depending on driving style and terrain. This puts them ahead of many competitors and makes them truly road trip ready. Charging like a pro. With Rivian's adoption of the NACS charging port, you now get access to Tesla Supercharger network, an absolute game changer. Combined with 220 kilowatts peak DC fast charging, these vehicles can add hundreds of miles in under an hour. Home charging remains fast too, thanks to a robust onboard AC charger. Built for every kind of driver. Whether you're a techie, a weekend adventurer, or just want a luxurious daily ride, Rivian's drive mode customization has you covered. You can make the truck feel soft and easy for city cruising, or tighten everything up for mountain carving. Even off-road, the intuitive interface makes setup foolproof. Family-friendly SUV that climbs rocks. The R1S isn't just a high-performance SUV. It's also family-ready. With 3 rows of seating, tons of storage, and rugged off-road capabilities, it's one of the most versatile EVs out there. School runs on weekdays, camping in the mountains on weekends. It handles it all. Cabin tech that actually makes sense. Inside, Rivian's dual-screen setup looks clean and operates smoothly. The infotainment system is fast, intuitive, and now includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Finally, the digital gauge cluster is customizable, and there are plenty of USB-C ports for all passengers. A wireless phone charger and premium sound system round things out. Storage galore. Need space? The R1T and R1S deliver. The R1T has a massive gear tunnel, a large front trunk, and a lockable bed. The R1S has a roomy cargo area behind the third row and still keeps the frunk. Whether you're packing gear, groceries, or camping equipment, space won't be an issue. Safety and driver assistance. Rivian's latest Driver Plus system is getting better. It includes adaptive cruise control, lane centering, emergency braking, and now offers hands-free highway driving on approved roads. It's not quite on Tesla's or GM's level yet, but Rivian is rolling out improvements rapidly. Built in the USA with an eye on the future. These second-gen Rivians are proudly built in Normal, Illinois, with many components now developed in-house. That includes the motors, battery packs, and software, reducing costs and improving reliability. Rivian's upcoming Georgia factory will help scale up production and introduce even more advanced tech. Not just a truck, a statement. Driving a quad-motor Rivian is like wearing a Patagonia jacket made of carbon fiber. It's rugged, eco-conscious, and turns heads. It tells the world you care about performance, the environment, and smart design. It's not just a utility vehicle. It's a lifestyle vehicle. Final take, worth the price? Absolutely. At over $100,000, the R1T and R1S quad motor aren't cheap. But for what you get, blistering performance, unbeatable off-road capability, cutting-edge tech, and massive practicality, It's hard to find anything else like it. If you want the most advanced electric truck or SUV on the market today, Rivian's quad motor models are the ones to beat.